We're going to go ahead and start today's program. Can you all hear me in the back? Okay, wonderful. Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah Weber. I'm the Deputy Director at Arizona State Parks and Trails, the greatest place to work on earth, if you didn't know that. I am here on behalf of Bob Broscheid, our Executive Director, who unfortunately is under the weather, but has been driving. I wish I did that on purpose. He has been a driving force behind getting us to this place. So I just want to first mention him and let you all know that he is here in every way but physically present. With that, we are going to start our very special program today, and we have a very special guest, the Chairwoman of the Yavapai Apache Nation, Chairwoman Lewis. Welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to come and do the welcoming address to everyone. This is a wonderful thing that we're doing here. Of course, as ambassadors to water and to land, we like to always keep and protect our natural resources. Because this deals with the land specifically, and the way I look at it is we're preserving it and keeping it in its natural state, which is a beautiful thing for all of us to enjoy. So with that, I'm going to introduce myself in my language because out of respect for the land, because it is a being, it is alive, and it provides us life too. So I'll introduce myself in my language, and then I'll do a welcome speech. Tababe, she, Tanya Lewis, Holse, Yavapai Delja Nation Nankan. Den Shlen, Delja Hati, Standing Walnut Machine. Shima, Eagle Lewis, Holse, and Shita, Lemon Lewis, Holse, Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tanya Lewis. I'm the daughter of the late people Lyman Lewis of Parkdale, where I was born and raised. I live here in Camp Verde and reside in the two-main community, which I am the Standing Walnut Clan, which we as Yavapai Apache people, we follow our mother's side, so we're a matrilineal society. So we follow our mother. And my mother is from here. She's from the Standing Walnut Clan, which is deep-rooted here in the Verde Valley, which we identify with. And with that, she raised us in Parkdale, where we were, and we're here in the Verde Valley. My late father, Lyman Lewis, he was a full-blooded San Carlos Apache tribe. So I am a full-blooded Yavapai Apache woman. And as I stated earlier, this is wonderful that we have now another state park, Rockin Ranch. Here is beautiful. We are wonderfully blessed with the weather, although it's a little chilly and windy. But to me, we see it as Native people. It's cleansing the earth. We're starting something new and a new step forward. And this is good for all of us. So congratulations to Camp Verde, to Yavapai County, to the great state of Arizona that we call home, that we are introducing a new state park that is great that we continue to preserve in its natural state for all of us to enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome to Rockin Ranch State Park. My name is Hank Vincent. I'm the Northern Regional Manager for Arizona State Parks and Trails. We are excited to have all of you here today to celebrate opening this amazing property to the public. Rockin River Ranch is our first new state park since 2016. Development of this park has been in the works for many years, and it is great to be able to finally open this space to the public. I want to thank partners that we have worked with to get the park open, specifically the United States Forest Service and the Nature Conservancy. Thank you for sharing in the mutual goal of preserving the Middle Verde River. Thank you to the town of Camp Verde and this community. Your volunteer work, expertise, and standing knowledge are very much appreciated. I look forward to working with you further and learning from this community. This is a beautiful piece of Camp Verde and the Verde River. Wildlife sightings will happen here. Picnics will be eaten. Youngsters will catch their first fish. Appreciation for and education of the natural world will occur. Fun will be had. The Arizona sycamore behind me, which we've dubbed the wedding tree, is a springtime rookery for the great blue heron. There is a red-tailed hawk that spends its days in the pasture behind you, participating in what I choose to believe is simply a beautiful dance with the crow. Both Coos whitetail and mule deer come down here. As for fish, multiple species of bass, catfish, and rainbow trout are in the river. Also the native and endangered round-tailed chub, which if caught, must be released immediately. Nearly 4 miles of trails have been designed for walking, hiking, equestrian use, and bicycles. Non-motorized bicycles, that is. The trails go around the pasture behind us, behind you all, through a large mesquite bosque down on this side, along the edge of the river, as well as below the white cliffs that make the Wingfield Mesa behind you. The minimal development that you have, or will soon notice, is intentional. We wanted to keep the park's beauty intact and provide access in its natural state. I want to thank everyone for coming to this ceremony and helping us celebrate this great achievement. The park will be open Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with last entry at 4 p.m. We very much look forward to having you all here. It takes a lot of people, planning, and partnerships to make something like this possible. I want to thank the dedicated parks team that has been working very hard over the past many, many months. I can assuredly tell you that a lot of sweat, some blood, and even some tears have been shed opening Rockin River Ranch State Park. Park rangers who have come from near and far. Every single department from our central office support staff have come together. Collaboration and cooperation have been abundant at Arizona State Parks and Trails. With that, I would like now to introduce Dale Larson, the chair of the Arizona State Parks Board. Dale is the director of community relations for the Arizona State University College of Public Service and Community Solutions and has served on our board since 2017 as the board chair since 2018. Please help me welcome Dale Larson.
Good afternoon. How is everybody out there? Governor Connie Lewis, special guest Janice. So good to see you here. It's been a long time. Thank you, Hank. And by the way, thank you to all the park staff people who put this together. Give them a hand. This is above and beyond Call of Duty when we come out to do a thing like this. So your tireless work and your service, Hank, and to your staff is so much appreciated. Job well done. On behalf of the Arizona State Parks Board, I'm honored, along with our Vice Chair, John Sefton, to be here in this, albeit winter-like situation, to celebrate the grand opening of a new state park, something that has not been done since 2016. Thank you, Governor. Thank you. This is truly the culmination of many years of planning, networking, listening, creating, and now a dedication in order to make Rockin River Ranch State Park a reality. And many, many thanks to Governor Hobbs and the state legislature for providing the funding mechanisms to make this park happen. I'm sure we all recognize the importance of being out in nature and protecting natural areas for our children, our grandchildren, and future Arizona generations. Studies have shown that spending time outdoors helps people relax, reduce tension and stress. Plus, enjoying trails and outdoor activities can be part of a really healthy physical fitness lifestyle, even on a day like today. By creating wonderful public open spaces like this, we are preserving our lands for future generations, like all of you who are lucky enough to reside near this park. We are the stewards of Arizona's natural, cultural, and recreational resources. We take our stewardship roles very seriously in the state of Arizona. Additionally, Arizona State Parks and Trails is a tremendous economic driver for the state, and opening this new park will benefit Yavapai County and Camp Verde. Already, Fort Verde State Historic Park alone generates an annual impact of $1 million. State Parks, the department that we're all celebrating today, also supports more than 4,000 jobs in the state of Arizona. Our work and service includes managing and maintaining our state parks, ensuring responsible outdoor recreation, preservation of historical and prehistorical sites, and taking care to ensure minimal user impact. Arizona State Parks and Trails works hard to educate and inform the public about ways to help steward these lands and how to be a responsible visitor and help keep these parks open, available, and, Janice, accessible for years and years to come. It will be great to have another park just a short drive from the Phoenix metropolitan area, selfishly, especially when the weather starts warming up, so I can escape to Camp Verde and Rockin River State Ranch Park. I'm proud to be a member of the Arizona State Parks Board, working to fulfill our mission, and I'm honored to be here today on this very auspicious occasion. I would now like to turn today's program back over to Sarah Weber, Deputy Director for the Arizona State Parks and Trails Department. Sarah?
Thank you, Chair. Every day, but especially today, is a great day to be a part of Arizona State Parks and Trails. Literally, my hands are cold, but my heart is warm. Seeing all of your faces here today. It truly takes a village to make a park like this come together, and it's thanks to our partners in the community that we stand here today. I want to recognize our local dignitaries and elected officials who are here with us today. Mayor Dee Jenkins from Camp Verde. Thank you. And Mayors Robin Prudhomme Bauer of Clarkdale. Scott Dablo of Sedona. Scott and Tim Alinsky of Cottonwood. Thank you. We also have council members Jackie Baker, Wendy Escoffier, and Robin Goodwin from the Camp Verde City Council. Thank you. And Yavapai County Supervisors James Gregory and Dr. Donna Michaels. Opening can't happen without help from a lot of people and organizations. I want to thank the U.S. Forest Service for their assistance, including the right-of-way, making this park accessible to the public, which was the road that you all drove up on to get here today. Thank you to the Nature Conservancy, which has been a great partner to us, donating the originating 8 acres for this park and helping us along the way through design and development. A huge thank you to the National Forest Foundation, the Heritage Alliance, Wildlife Federation, and Friends of the Verde River Greenway, and other partner organizations who are here with us today. Our state parks team has been integral to the work done here to get this park ready for the public to enjoy. Our construction services team did much of the work you can see around you, including putting up these tents, I think. And our development team planned, coordinated contractors, and designed our contact station and restroom facilities. Our Northern Region team has been at the helm of the preparations for this park. From our Northern Regional Manager, Hank Vincent, who you just heard from, to the new rangers here at this park, and those from neighboring parks who donated their time to help us out. We have accomplished so much in the last few months to prepare for this park opening. Please join me in thanking those park staff. Everyone has been pulling together with one goal, opening Rockin River Ranch State Park for the public, so visitors can enjoy this beautiful riparian area on the banks of the Verde River. That's our mission here at Arizona State Parks and Trails, to connect people with the outdoors, providing opportunities for individuals and families to explore the unique biodiversity and history of our state. Rockin River Ranch is the perfect setting for quiet family recreation, hiking, fishing, bird watching, or simply sitting by the river and appreciating the natural environment. I invite everyone to come out and explore the park, maybe when it's a little sunnier, and take in the sense of peace that the trails in the riverside can bring. By creating this park, we are conserving this area for generations to come and ensuring that the land will be open and available to the recreating public. Of course, we couldn't do any of this without the relentless dedication of our people, the support of our partners, and the leadership from our state's highest office, Governor Katie Hobbs. Governor Hobbs has been so supportive of the work that our agency does from day one and has a grand vision for this park and for creating outdoor spaces for all Arizonans to enjoy. She is an avid outdoorswoman and is setting ambitious and exciting goals for trails and parks in Arizona. It is an absolute honor to have you here today, Governor, for this grand opening. Please help me in welcoming Governor Katie Hobbs.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is great to get out of Phoenix and even better to be here in Camp Verde. I am so excited to be here to celebrate the opening of Arizona's 33rd state park and our first state park opening in 8 years. As a born and raised Arizonan, I share a deep appreciation for the stunning natural beauty of our state that is at the heart of the Rockin River Ranch. I know so many Arizonans, including myself, turn to the outdoors for so many reasons. For sport and recreation, to unplug and reset, find peace and tranquility, or just to enjoy. And we are so lucky for the abundant outdoor opportunities in our state. And it's so exciting that we're adding one more by finally opening this park to the public. First purchased by State Parks in 2008 with help from our friends at the Nature Conservancy, this has been a long time coming, not just for this community, but for the entire state. As you heard from Arizona State Parks Board Chair Dale Larson, our parks contribute to the overall state economy in a very significant way. In 2020, the statewide economic contribution of visitor spending in and around Arizona State Parks, including multiplier effects, was $449 million in sales. And Arizona State Parks contributed an estimated $272 million to Arizona's gross state product. What's more, Arizona State Parks and Trails funds outdoor recreation and historic preservation projects statewide. They do this through grant programs that bolster opportunities throughout Arizona and improve access to the outdoors. In fiscal year 2023, more than $20 million was awarded to 94 recipients around the state, including in our rural and tribal communities. Here in Camp Verde, the sports complex improvements were funded through a Land and Water Conservation Fund grant, and the Copper Chief Trail was funded through the Recreational Trails Fund and the Heritage Fund. These are prime examples of the community-wide impact Arizona State Parks and Trails has. On top of all that, the opening of this park will bring good-paying jobs while providing a new opportunity for revenue and earnings. This means more Arizonans will be able to support their families, and the city will be able to better provide necessary services for its residents. It's because of this impact that my administration has set a goal of building 200 miles of non-motorized trails by 2030. Prioritizing positive impacts to rural economies and increasing recreation access for underserved communities. With this park opening, we are getting started on meeting that goal. I'm excited for the Verde Valley to have a new place for families to enjoy. This community already has so much to offer residents and visitors. From its short drive from Phoenix and Flagstaff to its milder year-round weather, this area has long attracted people who want to experience the outdoors and learn more about the state. The rich history of the Yavapai Apache Nation and archaeological sites such as Tuzigut Pueblo, Montezuma Castle, and Montezuma Well are great and meaningful ways to explore Arizona's past. This area is also the gateway to the Verde River, one of the rarest and most diverse riparian areas anywhere in the country. Today is special because not only are we opening this beautiful park, we're also dedicating one of the trails to a very special individual who has done so much to support our natural spaces. Janice Miano has been an environmental activist and volunteer for more than 35 years. She is past president of the Arizona Audubon Council and volunteer coordinator at the Nina Mason Pulliam Rio Salado Audubon Center. She joined the board of the Arizona Heritage Alliance in 1999. Since 2015, she has served as the advocacy committee chair. The Arizona Heritage Alliance works with stakeholders, members, and partners to advocate for programs that benefit Arizona's cultural, historic, and natural resources. Janice's awards and recognitions are numerous, and she has worked tirelessly to support preservation and conservation of our natural resources. To recognize Janice Miano and her dedication to our natural environment and her steadfast work with the Arizona Heritage, today we are dedicating the Janice Miano Trail at Rockin River Ranch State Park. If it wasn't raining today, I would have walked part of that trail earlier, but I'm looking forward to coming back when it's not raining, and I'm excited for the incredible views in the area. Thank you, Janice, for your commitment and perseverance, and would love to have you join us here at the podium.